Hi, it's me, Linnea, or Law, with another vlog. Today's topic is when he or she hates you. What do I mean by that? Let me give you an example. I've had times where, let's say in school, that there was a female that I would see pretty often. And apparently a friend of mine, dated the female. And he comes up to me later on and says, "Wow, you have no idea how much that girl hated you." Wow. I had no idea she hated me. How can she hate me when she's never spoken to me? I never even got to say hi to her or anything, and she already made the judgment that she hates me. For what? That's one thing I definitely was wondering, and I think you know the answer to that. And then there's, on the opposite side of the spectrum, some people like to act cocky. And they're like, no, I'm being confident. No, you're being cocky. There's a thin line between being confident and cocky. And for certain guys, the way they show it, there'll be a time, let's say a female is trying to say that she's not interested in dating a guy or whatever the case might be. And he'll come out and say, "Oh, I can have almost any girl I want," or "I've dated model chicks before," etc. Like, seriously? Then just go ahead and get those model chicks that you're talking about. Go ahead, have fun. I'm sure they will love you. Of course, we all know that's BS. It's probably the exact opposite. They probably don't want to. But that's not even the point that I'm trying to get to today. My point is insecurity. It is really disgusting. It's running around rampant nowadays in all kinds of different ways that people are insecure. Sometimes people show it in different ways. They might wear too much makeup or something like that. But I mean, I don't want to make it seem like I'm not capable of feeling jealous or anything like that. I did learn what jealousy felt like for the first time when I was about 16 or 17 years old. The person that I was originally seeing, things came to an end, and I got to see what the next girlfriend looked like. And I was very confused by the decision. She just looked like Chewbacca's baby sister, I'm saying, but I'm sorry. I just couldn't understand it, but I was definitely jealous. I love the guy, and I was saying, why not me? What does she do? What does she have that I don't? What I can do everything. Sometimes it's not even about that, and I'm glad that they found each other. They're going to be getting married soon, apparently, from what I hear. And I didn't need to be with him anyway, because he was a womanizer, and she was happy with knowing that she's that person that he runs to. Like, oh yeah, he goes out and does this and that, but at the end of the day, he comes back home to me. And unfortunately, I have a higher self-esteem than that. You know, I really don't understand why anybody would settle for that kind of treatment. Like, that has to wreak havoc on you some way mentally. But I would say, other than that, I really am not a jealous person. One thing I will say, though, is that I don't appreciate that. I don't know if you consider this jealousy. You can let me know. But a person that has been born into wealth or some kind of name that's well known, I don't understand their offspring taking advantage of that and then doing something reckless with it. You could be doing something so much better. I say, damn, like if I was in that situation, I wouldn't be doing this. And you might say, yeah, you are judging, but I mean, come on. You're making your parents look bad. You're making all these other people look bad. Why can't you do something good with your name, or your money? instead of dealing with drugs or alcohol or whatever it might be. Prostitutes, whatever. But I feel what it really comes down to is you're not happy with yourself. Whether you show that you are cocky, reckless in some kind of way like that, or just like, oh, I hate this person because you feel that they look better than you, maybe they make more than you or something. Step your own game up instead of comparing yourself all the time to someone. You shouldn't do that. That's the number one way you will end up unhappy, is if you are always comparing yourself to someone else. You can't do that. We are all unique, and you have to, I never use this word awesome. I'm sorry, it just feels weird coming out of my mouth, but everyone is awesome in their own way, and you have to realize it. Until you do, you're gonna be unhappy. But I just personally want to thank all the people in my life who I've kept there because my really close friends know that I definitely don't do well with insecure people, and I've had to end friendships because of their insecurity being so severe. And they actually have even come up to me and told me, or wrote it actually in a letter, that they were jealous of me. They don't like the fact I get like attention from guys and stuff. I'm like, first of all, these are friends of mine that I've known for years. You can't be jealous of something that I've been sharing. Or let's say even someone's girlfriend that just comes into the mix, and automatically because I have like a group of male friends and the females want to look at me funny or something. I'm sorry that I have an understanding with my friends and have maintained good relationships. If you want tips, I can give them to you. Like, don't be sensitive, overly sensitive. Just try to learn more, about the other sex, about other people, about yourself. Apparently that's what needs to be done first. But I want to go back to my thanks. I want to thank my parents for raising me to be a secure person. And whenever I had times of doubt or fear, they gave me words of advice, good ones, not just the sappy, cliche ones. At first, of course, it always feels like it's cliche, but in the end, you really do realize they were right. I want to thank, of course, my friends and those in my life who have shown a great level of security with themselves, or even revealed their weaknesses or flaws and accepted themselves, but chose to go down a better course instead of falling into what it is that their flaws are. John Claude, Giselle, Diana Arias, and the rest of you, even my viewers. Love you guys. Bye.